This is a glimpse into my life. Life with Eric.
Eric's here.
And I'm Kylie.
And I'm Eric.
Okay, I think we know who you are.
Oh.
So do you feel accomplished?
Why?
Because we finished Vanderpump Rules.
That's your start? I do feel very accomplished. I've been obsessed with that stupid show.
We are done. As of last night, we are done and caught up. We know every bit of scandal that can be possibly known.
And everybody else does too, because we finished so late.
Only like a week and a half or something. We caught up real fast.
Right. It was pretty good. We enjoyed it.
I enjoyed it.
And then we watched the stupid La documentary
Randall
after.
scandal.
That was stupid. The Randall scandal.
That
was
was not as fun as I thought it was going to be.
I know.
That's okay.
What's your favorite character in Vanderpump Rules? They're not really characters or people.
Past, present, can it be anybody or like...
Let's see if it's... Yeah, anybody. Who's yours?
I actually have come to really enjoy Lala. Because she just says it as it is. And she's got some great, like, mean one-liners.
Yeah, like Bambi-eyed bitch.
Yeah.
And twat.
She called her a twat.
Yeah, called her a twat. A girl calling another girl twat. Something's wrong with that.
Right. So I do enjoy her entertainment value.
Speaking of that,
the stuff she says.
Speaking of that, I haven't had any like feedback or anything. We said the C word like 4 times on the last podcast.
Oh, shit, we did. I forgot about that.
I was.
Oh,
I
guess that's good, right? Well, here's the thing.
I kind of cringed.
I didn't enjoy it.
I listened back twice to it actually, and I was like, "Oh God, my daughter's saying that."
Okay, so here's the thing: is it because people are just so used to the random shit that we say and the random cuss words we throw out? So like, oh, whatever, it's just what they do.
I was taught growing up that
being desensitized in society.
Well, it's being desensitized, I think, but I was growing up that. That's the one word you just
don't
say. It's like the N-word.
If you call somebody that, like, I hope that you're ready to never speak to that person again.
Yeah. Can you call another guy that? I guess you can.
I mean,
to piss him off, yeah.
I mean, that would be pretty bad. Have you ever called a guy that?
Courtney called a truck driver that. And you know what happened? This is a big old giant truck driver with tattoos. And he worked for my buddy Thompson. He went back and complained about Courtney and how mean she was.
Well, I guess if you really want to get a guy, just call him the C word.
Right. And so, and he was a big old guy.
Do you think that Ariana called Tom Sandoval a C word? She should have.
Yeah. I'm sure she did.
If she didn't, she should have.
Yeah, I'm sure she did. But anyway, we're done with the Vanderpump Rules, and it's funny.
I'm kind of sad now. What are we going to watch?
I don't know, but it's kind of funny. Ed at swimming, we're just turning to the wall, and he popped his head up out of the water, and he's like, Vanderpump Rules, huh?
Yeah, get into it, Ed. It's great.
Yeah, start watching it.
You want some real life adult drama?
Yeah, I always think when we're talking about, no one knows what we're talking about. But I think a lot of people do know what we're talking about.
I think they do and they don't. I did get a text from Janine this week that because of us, she has now been sucked into the Vanderpump world.
Oh, she started watching it?
Yes, and she's like, thanks a lot. I'm like, I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. It's kind of good.
It's a rabbit.
Like, yes,
it's a crazy rabbit hole to go down.
It is.
It's got everything from narcissists.
Oh my God.
People. I think it's because they fight and fight and fight, and then they're still friends.
I know, how is that? Or they'll like sleep with each other and they're still friends.
Right.
Like how? That I feel like if that happened.
Oh, I could totally do that.
Okay, no, you couldn't. Because you'd fall in love with everybody.
Right. I'd be married like 8 times.
Right.
That'd be fine.
And everyone would be, you'd like be like Jax, but with feelings.
No, me and Lala, and she'd call me a Bambi-eyed bitch, and then I'd leave her.
She'd call you a twat.
Right. If a girl calls me a twat, I'm out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
You know what's going to happen is because we're talking about this, I'm going to accidentally call you it one day.
I know.
Just like morons. It's going to come out.
Yeah, it's going to hurt my feelings.
Yeah.
We are, Sky left last week, and she was on the podcast, and we're still in or actually not studio, our faux studio.
Well, it is our studio
Kylie's
/ my office. It's a combo.
We're going to be moving into the new studio after Newport.
Oh my God, it's going to be so nice to get my desk back.
It's a little echoey, though. We need to fix the echo.
We have said this. We don't even know what it's going to sound like. We have 0 furniture in there.
Right. I did a couple auditions in there this week.
You did. Use the new audition wall?
Yeah. And one side of the room is an audition wall, which is gray. The other side of the room is kind of a greenish teal
like
or something like that.
Yeah.
Turquoisey teal, and that's our background for our new
studio.
Are we going to put a sign back there? I
think we should. I
don't know how we get a sign or do whatever.
You can get anything.
Etsy.
Oh, for
sure. Pinterest. One of those
Not
places.
Pinterest,
Etsy. Yeah, what?
Etsy.
eBay.
No.
You don't get a sign on eBay?
It's not a custom sign, no.
Okay, we need a custom sign, a Life with Eric sign.
Yeah, I think we do.
Why don't we get one side that says Kiki and one side that says Eric?
I mean, What?
Why don't we do a sign that says Kiki Bar? Like Tiki Bar, but Kiki Bar?
Oh, that's cute. I like that.
It's kind of funny.
I'm a fan.
Yeah. I like that.
I like a Kiki Bar.
Okay, folks, we're going to go to the Kiki Bar and pick up our drink. And we'll walk in.
No, that's the thing.
No, we'll walk in, we'll pick up our drink from the Kiki Bar, then we'll sit down. We'll walk into the podcast every day.
Are we having somebody film us? Because who's going to do that?
I know, that's the only problem. Podcast Dan, can you come to our house?
We need you to be a film editor now as well.
Right. Yeah, I don't think we can be doing that. I don't think we can afford that.
No, I think what is it? A kiki. It's like when you sit around with friends and have like drinks and talk. It's a thing. A kiki. Let's have a kiki.
In Hawaii, kiki's kids.
I know, but it's not a Hawaiian thing.
Let's have a kiki, like a kickback.
Kinda, yeah. Like you hang out with friends and chat and.
Now I know in Key West.
No, because
there was that bar called the Kiki or something like that.
I know this also. I heard it's been around for a while, but Andy Cohen on Sirius has a station called Andy Cohen's Kiki Lounge.
Kiki Lounge. Oh, like kickback.
Oh, is it a Kiki Lounge? Oh my God, did we just kind of steal that from him? Yeah.
No, we said Kiki Bar.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but anyway,
I think he has a Kiki Lounge, which is like, so it's like music that you hang out to and have drinks.
Yeah, but there was also that place in Key West where we went and ate. I think it was called the Kiki Lounge in Key West.
Oh, it was called the.
Yeah, or Kiki something.
Kiki's Corner.
Kiki's Corner, it was called. Yeah. So it was like.
Oh my God, my name is getting so popular. I didn't even know.
The kickback. That's what kids call their party these days.
I know.
Like a river, you go to a party, yeah, kickback. Oh, okay,
I know, that is weird. They call it a kickback.
Well, a kickback is a party with like 10 people.
I know, because they can't have too many people now because of social media and the cops are onto them.
Right.
Which is great, I think.
So if you think about it, all we ever have is kickbacks. We don't have parties.
You and I, you mean?
Yeah, I guess two. It's just two people.
Just two people qualify as a kickback.
Tonight.
How many people do you need to have a kickback?
4.
Oh, okay.
Not 3, 4.
We had a kickback week then.
Right. We had a little kickback.
Yeah.
I like that word. That term's good. I like that,
okay.
that term.
A kickback.
Sky's probably going to get mad that we're using that term. So you're too old to use that term. That's a young people's term, not an old people's term.
They are too young to be wearing the outfits they're wearing from 1982.
That's true. They
do. Let's go back and those hairstyles
pants.
and shit. Like come on.
Yeah.
If you want to play that game.
No, you can't blame the youth for bringing back the styles because we did.
As I say, history repeats itself.
Mm-hmm. Peg and pants, man.
Peg and pants.
I'm wearing peg. Well, I'm not wearing peg sweats, but I wear sweats that are tied around the ankles. And then when I was in high school, I pegged my.
We pegged our jeans.
Yeah, I pegged, and
they didn't make like a skinny ankle jean.
No, they just made them all straight.
It was like a boot cut. Yeah,
it was a boot cut, or they just made them straight, so you peg them.
Yeah, to make them skinny, make your ankles look good.
Yeah, that's how you did in the 80s, man.
I pegged my jeans in the 80s in elementary school.
You did? Yeah, that was the thing. You couldn't wear them. You couldn't wear them all big.
No.
No.
I pegged them with your slouchy socks.
What slouchy socks?
You didn't wear slouchy socks that you like bunchy socks?
No.
Oh. Did you wear socks?
I don't remember. No, I think we wore socks. I don't remember. Maybe we were bare feet in Vans. I know I wore Vans a lot.
Oh, I didn't wear Vans. I just wore some tennies with some like slouchy socks. I don't know how to describe them.
All right. Well, those of you that were in the 80s.
Hammer pants with your slouchy socks. What did you wear with your hammer pants? What shoes?
I can't think of what shoes I wore with my Z Cavaricis. I had Z Cavaricis.
Shoes? Those are shoes?
They're like Z Cavaricis were pants. They were like parachute pants.
Oh, yeah. What did you wear with those pants?
I don't remember.
I mean,
don't know.
If I know you probably were like, I can't wear shoes. It's suffocating my feet.
No, I wore shoes.
Oh, you wore shoes back then?
Yeah. Maybe
when you cared about your style?
Tennis shoes? I care about my style. I just wear sweats now. I just wear sweats. I was trying to think. That's why I just was looking at my notes.
If you care about your style, you should fix your hat right now.
Why?
It's not good.
God damn it.
I'm sorry I didn't notice that earlier because you have a puff of hair sticking out.
That's so rude. Hang on.
I'm sorry.
I'm fixing it.
I didn't obviously look at you earlier.
Is it still bad?
Nope, it's good now.
I think it's weird. Like I have my headsets off right now. It's weird talking with my headsets off.
Oh, well, good thing we still wear them.
It feels a little hollow or something.
Oh.
Yeah, I like better with the headsets on. Makes me more alive.
I had a discussion about maybe in the new studio we should mix the headsets, and you were like, "No, I can't do it."
I want the headsets.
It's a security blanket for you.
Yeah, it is. Makes me feel more official.
Oh, okay.
And more alive.
Oh, all right. It's the best you've ever heard in your life.
Speaking of alive.
What?
And we were just talking about Key West, and we were talking about the Kiki Lounge.
Yep.
On my social media now, I belong to Tipsy Roosters.
Oh, that's that's fun.
Or not belong, or what do you call it?
Follow
I follow
them?
Tipsy. Yeah, I follow.
I belong to the Tipsy. That could be like a gang.
Yeah.
That could be your gang.
Yeah.
You want to start a gang?
And that's my bar, the Tipsy Rooster Gang. Yeah.
That's where you meet up.
Yeah. Anybody want? Yeah, we'll just meet up at the Tipsy
Or
Rooster.
you could, and if you don't want to steal their name, you could be like the Tipsy Cocks.
No, I don't say that. I'm not using.
That
any more
is a chicken.
I'm not using any more.
It's a
C
male
words.
chicken.
I refuse to use any more C words on this podcast. So.
Anywho, Tipsy Rooster.
So I usually like their photos because
nice.
Tipsy Roosters are our hangout. We're our gang mates.
Okay.
And they're having a little side satellite. They put like an easy up tent, and they hawk like alcohol companies.
Yeah, we went to one of those.
Yeah.
And had some like coconut rum or something.
This was the best one yet.
What was it?
They were taking little shots of vodka and little shots of vodka drinks. And guess what the vodka was called?
I don't know.
Juicy Tits Vodka.
Oh, that's why you had tits on your nose.
Yeah.
Juicy.
And they had like a hot chick there in a tank top.
Well, that seems appropriate.
And Juicy Tit, and so I liked it.
So
liked the picture.
Right, I'm sure you did.
Yeah.
So you want some Juicy Tits vodka
I want
now?
to buy some Juicy Tits.
Okay,
vodka.
I'm not sure. I have found that the East Coast stuff doesn't hit the West Coast for a while.
No, we could probably buy it online.
I don't know.
You can't buy booze online?
You
can
you can in some. It gets weird. Some places can ship to certain states, and some.
Now I know at Key West you could buy a bottle. Like what was the name of the people hawking?
I don't know. It was a coconut rum that was delicious.
It was a rum,
I
but
cannot remember the name
it was
of it.
some catchy name, but
it was a catchy name.
It could have been the same company. I don't
no,
even know,
I would have remembered that.
Juicy Tits.
I probably can find it on social
That's the only
media if
vodka
I
I drink now. It's it.
You don't drink vodka.
Right, but if I drink
but
vodka, I'm going to start drinking vodka. And
you know
it's
who would
Juicy
love
Tits.
some Juicy Tits vodka?
Who? My dad?
Yeah.
Yeah, he would. In fact, maybe we can get him some for Newports.
Newports?
Newports.
How many ports are we going to?
Yeah, we're going to one Newport. Maybe we'll get him. Let's get him a bottle for some occasion.
I know there's not a good occasion until like January for him, but it's fine.
I like that one though.
I'll look for it.
Yeah,
check that
the
out.
Tipsy Rooster. If anybody goes to Key West out there, go to the Tipsy Rooster.
Juicy Tits vodka.
That's where our gang mates.
You should go to the Tipsy Rooster because it is real fun and delicious, and they make their own vodkas.
Yeah, they have some good drinks there, man.
And yeah, they make
They infuse their own
vodkas. I should say that.
Yeah.
They make a mean pina colada because they don't like pina coladas.
They make
normally.
a mean painkiller.
Yeah.
Man.
I dig them.
Do you know who will like
Juicy Tits vodka?
This guy right here.
Hey everybody, this is Joe LaMonica with LaMonica Custom Builders. You want a custom home from a Southern California premier home builder? Call me, Joe LaMonica with LaMonica Custom Builders, 310-465-3347.
We were talking about the Vanderpump Rules, but I know what we're going to watch now.
What?
But we can't binge watch it.
What?
And we're going to Newport. The Bachelorette is starting.
Oh, I know.
The fucking Bachelorette. It's going to suck us in.
It is
going to
suck us in.
shithead Jesse is going to host it.
I mean, I don't hate Jesse as a person. I just hate Jesse as the host of The Bachelor.
Why do I think he's a shithead?
Why?
I don't know. He's a football player. Chris Harris.
Do you think you could do a better job than Jesse? Is that why? Are you like jealous?
Oh, maybe I could. I didn't know. I'm actually not. No. I couldn't be a host type guy.
I don't think you could either.
I don't think I'm very
You'd be
good
like,
at my...
You'd end up talking to all like the participants.
Yeah. And I would favor
You
certain
100% would favor.
Yeah, and other ones I wouldn't talk to.
Yeah, you should
I
should
would
not
to
vie for that position ever.
I don't think I would get it. I'm not like Ryan Seacrest or something.
Yeah, I don't think it's great.
Jesse does things on the Food Channel, and he does.
Yeah, he does. He does host some shows on the Food Network.
But do you remember he was on The Bachelor one time?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, but he played for the New York Giants for a short time.
Oh, I didn't know who he played for.
Yeah, he was a. I can't remember what college he played for, but he played for the New York
know.
Giants.
Okay, great.
What's his name? Jesse what?
Oh my God, what is his name?
I can't remember now.
I can't either.
Oh well, look it up. Oh, you don't
have
your
my phone.
Always bring your phone on the podcast.
I like never on the podcast.
Yeah. So when
Jesse Palmer.
Jesse Palmer, that's it.
Yeah.
That's it, dear. And so we're gonna be watching that Bachelor.
I think that starts Monday.
Yeah, we always have Monday in Newport. We always get together because we're going to Newport in 2 weeks.
Except for we haven't been I think it was last year we had to like record it. And then we came back and watched it a different night.
Because we couldn't get it?
In Newport, yeah.
Oh,
well, no, I think we had something to do. Like that Monday, I think we're going to Balboa.
Oh, we're going to go to Balboa. Yeah, because Tanner's girlfriend's going. We told her she's leaving on Tuesday. So we said we're going to go to Balboa Island and get a frozen banana.
So we'll have to watch it on Hulu.
Apparently, Arrested Development.
Yeah.
They had a frozen banana stand on Balboa Island, which I did not know
No,
about.
in Newport, I believe, not Balboa Island.
Oh, just in Newport? Yeah. Oh, okay.
It's a funny show. You should watch it, by the way.
I know. Jason Bateman on that?
Yes, it's a hoot.
Yeah, I heard that show. And it's Larry David.
Yes.
The Seinfeld guy.
Yeah.
So I heard that show was good.
It's really funny.
I've seen a couple episodes, actually.
I recommend it.
When it first started.
And Portia de Rossi's in it.
Who?
Portia de Rossi.
Ellen's girlfriend?
Uh-huh.
Or wife?
Yep.
Huh. She lost a little attraction to me, actually, when she went lesbo.
Oh.
Because
I
was really attracted to her when she was in Ally McBeal. Portia.
But you're not anymore?
Not really.
Oh, okay.
Kinda
I was going to say, well, that'll get you to watch it.
Ellen can have her.
Oh, okie dokes.
You know? Go ahead, Ellen.
Ellen can have her because you ever had a chance with her?
Right. She had that real long blonde hair, and I don't think those days they had extensions.
They probably did for the
rich
and famous.
She had, I don't know. And when Ally McBeal, did you get to watch Ally McBeal?
No, I was a little young for that.
Yeah, that was a good show.
I was not allowed to watch that.
What's the girl's name? Calissa Flockhart?
Yes.
She's married to Harrison Ford.
Yes, she is.
She was a star of Ally McBeal.
Yes, she was. Yeah,
I was a
little young. I wasn't allowed to watch that or Melrose Place.
It was on like at 10 o'clock late night.
That Melrose Place from next.
Melrose Place. Freaking Jane.
Yeah.
Jane.
I don't know who Jane is because I've never seen it.
Allison.
Oh, boy.
Ah.
Do you want to binge watch those shows? Jesus.
Yeah.
I'm going to come home from work one day and you're just going to be sitting there watching Melrose Place by yourself.
Yeah. I like Jane from... she's on the Hallmark station now all the time.
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
I don't know. I know her name is Jane. I don't know her name. What's her real name? We can probably think of it. If you had your phone, we looking all this stuff up.
It'll come to me.
Yeah. How many guys like Jane? She had that short blonde hair. Yeah.
She still has like short blonde hair.
Yeah. Then they had Allison.
Who's Allison?
Allison. I can't think of what actress she was on there. But I always said, God, I want to go and be in like Melrose Place. It's a pool in the middle, and apartments that surround it. The greatest place to live ever.
I mean, why didn't you do that in your youth then?
God, it's too busy working and getting married and stuff.
Why'd you do that?
God, I could have been down in Melrose Place.
You could have been.
And living in one of those apartments.
Like, I don't have any regrets.
It's almost like Vanderpump Rules, but they don't live.
They don't
all live
together.
in the same. It's like Vanderpump Rules that
in
live
an
all in
apartment
the same
complex instead of working at a restaurant.
Yeah, that's surrounded by a pool, and and they go hang out by the pool, and they have parties by the pool, and everything happens by the pool.
Did anyone die in the pool?
And Melrose Place, I don't believe anybody was floating in the pool at night or something.
That's good
something
to know.
Like that. Speaking of floating in a pool.
Oh, boy.
Did you hear about that submarine that
I mean, I think everybody, it didn't blow up, honey.
But imploded.
Right.
We watched the video
everybody heard about that. I don't think there's anybody that didn't hear about that.
I don't know much about engineering.
I know nothing about engineering.
Me neither. But what I did hear was most submarines and stuff are made out of steel.
Right.
Thick steel.
Right.
In fact, in the old days, they would put the people encapsulated in steel, a thicker steel, then there'd be more steel on the outside of that. So they'd really protect and change the pressure inside these things.
Yeah, it's a real pressure thing.
But according to this submarine, it was made out of composites.
Mm-hmm.
Basically plastic. Or fiberglass or whatever.
I did not know that. Okay.
Yeah, and apparently these composites got weaker after 4 trips. 2.5. Can you believe that it took 2.5 hours
to get to the Titanic? 2.5 miles to the Titanic.
2.5 hours of underwater time.
I know, but it's 2.5 miles.
Oh, 2.
Down.
Okay.
Yeah.
So okay. I'm sure they don't go straight down. They zigzag or they
I
circle.
don't know if they zigzag or circle,
but
it's a slow, so that it like can repressurize and like.
Right. Now, I don't find anything alluring about this. Plus,
I don't either.
There's like 4 or 5 people in there.
Five people
in there, and it's small.
Very small.
And there's only one window.
Correct.
And so there's video monitors so you can see.
Right.
Couldn't you just fucking stay home and do that?
Can't you just send a camera down and go off of that?
Right.
Right.
Why don't you just put a scuba tank on, go under the water in a pool, and watch the video?
I know. I don't understand the allure.
Well,
I don't get it.
Well, I mean, And they said on the first page of the disclaimer, it says death 5 times.
Right.
And you sign off on it.
Right.
Because
so these families, they don't think you're going to sue them.
chances
I mean, they will, but
chances of dying are pretty
high.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you're going down that
2.5 miles.
But I was like, I would understand if it was like the sub at Disneyland where there's windows
you
all the way
see
around.
Everything.
And you see everything. But when you're all taking turns at this little hole that's all blurry probably and you can't see out of it.
It's dark as fuck at 2.5 miles underwater.
Right. I'm sure they have.
So you have a light, yeah, but that's all you can
still,
see where your spotlight hits.
Where the spotlight hits, yeah. So, I mean.
Well, now I know. I don't understand it. I don't understand what the allure is, why you want to do it, why can't you? I would rather, because they paid like $250,000 a person.
Right, and the one guy brought his kids. He paid $500,000.
So why I would pay that much then to send a camera down and explore where I get to control the camera and see what I want to see.
If you paid that much to send a camera down, I'd be mad.
Well, I wouldn't.
I get mad when you buy the Aviator Nation. Aviator Nation shirt.
Well, you should stop being mad at that.
I understand you work, and I understand you make your own money. But we're saving our money for the submarine ride, and I don't want you to waste it on Aviator Nation.
I mean, valid point.
We're at like 1,600. We got to get to 250,000 for one ticket.
We got a long ways to go. I'll sell on my Aviator Nation.
Kylie and I have this bucket going of change that I contribute to, and she rarely does.
Correct.
And we said, oh, let's keep saving it for a trip to Ireland.
Yes.
We got 10 more years to save because
we have a lot in there.
Well, it's adding up. I put dollar bills and fives and change.
You've been putting a lot more higher bills in there lately.
Yeah, like if I got money for my birthday from your mom. Oh, not my birthday.
Father's Day.
Father's Day. I got a present from your mom. I put it in there.
Yeah, I didn't put my stuff in there.
Right. You wear your stuff.
Right.
But anyway, yeah. So if anybody, who says change doesn't count?
I know.
I can't even lift this bucket of change.
I counted out. How much of that did I count out? Like $275 in quarters?
There's way more than that, though.
Well, yeah, I only filled that thing, though. I get a weird enjoyment out of, like, counting money.
Sorting money.
Sorting. It's like a sort and how much it is. I don't care how much it is, but I like to know.
Why didn't you ever work in a bank?
I don't think it'd be as fun as I think it would be.
Oh, because you wouldn't want to do it all the time?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I just get, like, an enjoyment out of sorting it and counting it. Even if it wasn't mine, I'd be like, ooh, how much is it?
Right. I'm sure a lot of people get that little fascination. Maybe you should have been an accountant or a CPA.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, that sounds... being an accountant or a CPA sounds like the worst job in the world to me.
Yeah, I agree.
My accountant's job is so boring that he gets excited when I wear flip-flops into his office.
He'd always
thinks,
look at
cool.
You can,
let's talk about it. Let's talk about this thing. You going surfing today? You going to the beach?
I don't think you're going surfing today. You live in a desert.
Oh, I tell him I'll go surfing, though.
Where are you surfing, buddy?
Well, he knows I'm going to Newport. I'm surfing.
When was the last time you hopped on a surfboard?
He thinks I surf. I kind of look like a surfer.
But you don't surf.
I have the allure of a surfer.
You would probably need to get a second back surgery if you did.
My agent for acting always says, well, make sure you put down your surfer because you have that look. And I go, I actually don't surf.
Don't hop me on a board
I don't want to get
I will need to be saved and taken to the hospital.
Right. Speaking of acting, I did 2 auditions.
Yeah, you did.
One was a bum.
Yes, you were.
But a nice-looking bum that was hanging out in Napa. And we figured we had to put a backstory together. We figured this guy was a doctor. Now he's a drug addict. And now he has some smarts about him.
Yes.
And Kylie helped me with the audition.
Yeah, I do. I'm just the personal acting coach on the side.
And I'm getting older because I can't remember shit for lines.
No,
I'm
you
like,
can't.
Me and Bruce Willis, man.
Maybe you guys have the same thing.
Oh, God, don't mention that. No, my brain's not that bad, but the other audition was great because it was a one-liner.
Well, I think you also, a part of it is like...
Nerves?
No.
I'm not nervous.
No, I think part of it is like it's somebody telling you this is what you have to say, but you don't necessarily like how it's said, so you kind of like, I want to put my spin on it.
Like I have my own lingo.
But that's not how it works.
Yeah, you got to say what the writer wants you to say.
Right, because, which we learned this, that... It's like offensive to the writer if you get the words wrong, if you change it to your own words.
Yeah, on some sets on TV shows, they will have a someone there making sure the words are correct. As you're saying the thing, they'll cut if you don't say the line right.
Which so I think
God, I'd be there all day. It'd be horrible.
So it's been this is a recent discovery, and so
Right.
I think it's
I've kind
hard.
of known about it, but
Well, no, you like to skate the line. It's fine. It doesn't matter.
but it kind of does.
And then now you're learning it kind of does matter.
Actually, when I was coming up a while ago, it was more on the emotion and that kind of thing, and the lines just fed in there. And if you got them a little wrong, it doesn't matter. But now that you do home auditions, they expect both
Right.
the emotion
You have the time.
good
and
lighting,
as many as it takes as you want.
good
so
sound,
get it right.
and get it right.
Yep.
So it actually makes it rougher
For you, yes.
for me.
I know.
But hopefully I get these. I got 2 auditions in 1 week. That doesn't happen. One's for a feature film, and the other one's for like a little episodic Man on Train.
Yeah, I kind of hope you don't get that one,
Why?
because your role is man on train.
What was your role in that? Man on Train? I told Kylie, yeah, it's for the principal. But I submitted for the principal. They gave me the audition for Man on Train.
If you get it, we're going to change the name of this podcast. Life with Man on Train.
With Man on Train. That's good. And then when you do those of you who don't know out there, when you do an audition, you have to slate. So you have to say your name and whatever information they want. So I'm like, hi, I'm Eric Petrilla, and I'm auditioning for Man on Train.
Man on Train. That'd be me.
That's
Man
my
on
part.
Train. Right. I mean, I'd like you to get a better role than Man on Train.
What if I was just got the role of Man on Train, and I'm just sitting on the train staring into space?
They probably would take your lines away, so that'd be your role.
Right. Just like the fucking Lifetime did. Took
Right.
all my lines
Right.
away.
So you'd
and then
probably literally
all
be
I-
a man on a train.
all I ended up being there was some guy in the background with big white teeth, some jackass just smiling
in a flannel.
in a flannel. Oh, you're the dad. He doesn't even talk. I went from like 3 pages of dialogue to like a mute that just smiles and stands there. That was my role.
Jackass with white teeth.
God, so bad. I was so angry. I never been so angry on a shoot.
Well, that's what happens when you're
I get there and they take all my lines
man
away.
on a train or
Yeah.
dad in the background.
Yeah, you know what? You're the dad, but you don't talk.
Dads don't talk.
Right. And you know what they did? They threw all my lines to the kid.
Ah,
Because I had some
bastard.
informational lines, so they just gave them to
Oh.
somebody else. So they didn't
Maybe
have
they
to.
didn't want to pay you.
No, they didn't. They would have had to pay me
More
I
for
mean, I
that
got
line.
paid okay, but I think I
Yep.
had to get. I would have got paid more.
Yes, you get paid more for a speaking part.
Yeah, so I just turned into be just a lump of shit that hung out in the background. Watch, what's her name? Kiss.
Did,
What's her name? Sarah Jessica Parker, or whatever her
absolutely
name
not.
is. I can't remember her name.
Melissa Joan.
Melissa
Hart.
Joan Hart. I just sit there and watch Melissa
Awkwardly
Joan.
kiss.
Yeah, and one part was kind of funny. There was like a back room. We were down at the church. Everybody had a thing, and I walked. We were all waiting in this back room. I didn't even told you this.
No, you did not.
Yeah, so I walked into the back room, and Melissa Joan Hart was getting her Spanx on.
Oh, I think you told me that.
Yeah, and then her mom's like, "Can you leave?"
Oh,
And I go, "Yeah, sure."
sorry.
Yeah, well, we were in that room. She just went in that room.
You're like,
She was sucking in the Spanx, man.
hey, we all got to
Yeah.
suck it in, man.
I was laughing.
You want some man spanks? Some manks?
But I would like to personally thank you, though. I really
Oh.
appreciate you helping out with my auditions.
I would like to personally accept that by ordering Revere Nation.
All right, I probably should let you because it is hard. People don't, and I help River with his auditions. People don't know when we do home auditions. You know, for a 2-page script, it took like an hour.
Right.
And I was kind of off book.
My favorite thing is I was like, okay, because I'm like, you're ready, like, because I don't like to sit there and fuck around. I think we all know. So I'm like, when you're ready, let's do it. So you're like, yeah,
Right.
I'm ready. Let's do it. Not ready because we went over it 10 times.
But I
before we
was
started.
ready. But I was ready. Yeah.
Well, I knew that was going to happen because you have it your way, and then I come in and I psychoanalyze it and say, no, you're not. Emotions are incorrect.
Right.
So we had to do that. And then I'm like, okay, how long is this going to take? You're like 15 minutes. It did not take 15
Yeah, I'm like,
minutes.
easy 15 minutes. I'm
Right.
off book now. It's no problem.
No, I had to stop and have a cocktail break.
Well, I finally stopped and said, Kylie's
Well,
like,
'cause I
maybe
could-
I ought to have a drink.
Well, I could tell you were like getting in your head. So I'm like, I think we need a break. I'm like, maybe make a drink and have a couple sips.
Yeah, I was starting to get angry.
Yes, I could tell. So, yep, I'm a saint/acting coach.
Do you know who else is a saint for sponsoring us?
He is.
This guy right here.
This segment of Life with Eric is brought to you by
G&E Painting and Drywall, servicing Reno, Tahoe, and Truckee areas for over 25 years.
Call G&E today for all of your painting and drywall needs at 775-833-0551.
Definitely, all our sponsors are saints.
I'll agree with that.
Speaking of that, Life with Eric podcast is brought to you by Petrilla Concrete Construction and doTERRA Essential Oil. You can get those from Aislinn Mueller and her Insta handle is at This Essential Life. Last week, Sky was on the podcast.
Mm-hmm.
And we showed her the studio. We broke the news to her room. She didn't get that angry.
She knew the news. She just hadn't seen it and maybe didn't know the full extent of it.
What?
Of what? What we did to that bedroom.
She still thinks it's stupid and it's dumb, but she listened to the podcast of her on the podcast, and she's like, "Do I always sound like that?
Yes.
I sound so like
yes, you do
down and
yep."
And she was hungover.
Whenever I talk to Sky, I'm like, "Man, is she all right?" And you're always like, "It's fine."
Yeah, I said, "Well, I don't know."
That sounds like that.
That's what you're talking on the. You talk that way on the podcast. That's the way you talk to us. That's what you.
Yes, I would say yes.
She's like, "I don't talk like that to normal other people." I said,
"Well, there's us that way."
Yeah, I said, when you go on the podcast, I'm like, you gotta pump it up a few notches. You can't just be your normal self. If you're 100% your normal self, you don't portray any energy. You gotta have a little energy. Like me and you have a lot of energy.
I think by nature we have a lot of energy because our normal conversations are kind of like this.
That's true. That's true.
So unless one of us is kind of not listening, and then we're a little like, what? Huh?
But anyway, I forgot to give Skylar a hat. I told her I'd give her a hat. But anybody else wants a hat? As people hit us up.
We'll see her next week.
And then we had a few people hit us up on the email, and I usually like to give them some glasses. Even Ed from swimming, he not the email, the on the website when you sign up to subscribe on the website, which we don't really send them back anything.
Oh, we should.
I know, but I should.
Or at least a thanks.
Well, I want to give them some wine glasses.
Who signed up that you want to give?
Ed for swimming. So if I know them like that. And then I also was going to give Charity, Mike Manager's daughter, some wine glasses. When he comes out, I'm going to say, can you deliver these to her?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so just because I know she had signed up on there. But we don't really send anything, but we haven't gotten that far yet. So
right.
When we're doing this, for 8 years, we'll start doing that.
8 years? Good Lord.
I know. And we're going to throw a message out to Zaddy B.
Yes. I was like, excuse me?
Zaddy, Zane. Apparently, I didn't know Zane listened to the podcast.
I did not either. We learned this from Skylar last week.
He's a DJ. And
not apparently, he is.
Yeah, and I see him at the gym all the time. He always looks different to me, so I don't say hi because he looks like he's got a lot of doppelgangers.
He's got a lot of looks out there?
Yeah, but now he's got a big old fat head of hair.
Oh, okay.
And I thought, a guy looks like him, but I don't know if it's him, so I'll say hi to him. Maybe I'll give him a hat or something. I don't even know his hair is so big right now it couldn't fit in a hat.
Ooh, that's
I'll just give him some wine glasses.
Valid point. Maybe we should do some T-shirts next.
What?
Some Life with Eric.
Oh
t-shirts.
yeah. That could be our next one. We'll see.
Just brainstorming here.
Right, brainstorming. That's good. I like that. People like T-shirts. I think.
I like a T-shirt.
Even if it's not Aviator Nation.
Not really. Just okay.
Right. Maybe we get Aviator Nation to sponsor our T-shirts.
Right. That'd be cool.
It was we did at the same time.
It would be cool.
Do you know what there's a saying out there.
What?
I can't remember the saying now.
I don't either. Where are we going with this?
Like couples that do this together stay together.
Yeah.
What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
Yeah.
Oh, couples that do toes together stay together.
I mean, yeah.
Because we're going to toast today.
We are going to toast today.
Right.
Well, actually, it should be that way because I'm borderline considering ending this because of the state of your toes right now.
I have a hole in my toe. My toe is bleeding.
I don't understand how you have a hole in your toenail. I don't understand it.
In the middle of it. It looks like someone drove a nail in it.
You're going to get gangrene and you have to get that thing cut off.
What if it gets infected when I go get toast today?
I know. They put a cleaner in there.
I don't know.
And they alcohol
in the hole of my toe?
We'll be okay. We'll just watch it.
Yeah.
I'd be more worried about the ocean you're going to in 2 weeks.
Oh, yeah. That's fine.
Okay.
My toes have been through a lot worse.
Yeah, I don't understand why you have a hole in it, how that happened. We could put super glue on it.
I was thinking that. I wonder if they can just put a little coating over it to help it.
Super glue, just plug that hole.
No, but they plug that hole, bitch.
Yeah.
I wonder if they have like, acrylic or something they can put over the top of that.
I don't think you want acrylic on there, babe.
I don't know. I could be like Chad and paint my toes.
Or you could do that. I don't think that's going to be much of a barrier on that thing, but.
Yeah. Well, anyway, whatever. My whole point is those couples that do toes together stay together. Couples that do podcasts together.
I was going to say probably couples that do things together most likely will stay together.
Yeah. And we need to. because we need to spice things up.
So we spice it up by doing a podcast and a pedicure?
Well, that's how we start. Today, we're going to spice up. We're going to go to happy hour after toes. What couple goes?
I don't think there's happy hour on Saturday.
Well,
Just saying.
Kylie, you don't have to get technical about everything.
That's how I roll.
Happy hour for us, our happy hour. If we're having drinks and we're happy, it's happy hour.
Oh, okay. So happy hour can be any day, any time.
It could be right now. We're having a drink right now, and it's friggin' noon.
Okay, it's not noon.
What time is it?
I think it's like 2 or something.
Oh, okay.
I don't really know, actually.
But yeah, we're gonna go with happy hour. Do an early, like early dinner
Which
or late lunch.
You're so excited about early dinner. I can see it in your eyes.
I know why old people go to dinner early, because it's great. It is great. That's why they go.
You love a 4 o'clock dinner.
My favorite is a 4 o'clock dinner. Like I always say, let's go, and the restaurant's empty.
Okay.
You get good service. I'm always hungry.
Your food's all fresh still because it just got delivered?
I'm always hungry way before dinner, so that's perfect time to eat.
When are you not hungry?
I know, but it's perfect time to eat. I love it. When you did your therapy stuff, would you get off at 3 or 4 or something like that?
Never.
From Children's Cabin on Saturday.
On Saturday. Yeah.
Like 4.
I think I got off at 4, yeah.
Yeah, and so I would go meet you downtown and wait till you get off, and we will get drinks and dinner. That's what we're doing today.
Yes.
That's what we're doing today.
You did enjoy that a lot.
Right. Spice things up.
So
I'm going to throw some shit at you. We're going to do some wild and crazy stuff tonight.
I doubt
today.
that, but
yes,
okay.
we are.
Okay.
Unless I'm tired after dinner, I'll come home and take a nap.
Which you will be.
No. We're going crazy today.
We're not going crazy today.
Yes, we are.
Save your crazy for Newport.
Why? Today's a perfect day. Today's a great day.
Is it?
Yeah, I got big plans for us.
That scares me.
Yeah. Why are you doing that with your leg?
I'm scared about your
plans.
plans.
You got
I'm
all scared.
Nervous.
Yeah, don't be nervous, dear. I'll just give you a couple cocktails, loosen you up a little
Wow. Wow.
Why is that? Why wow?
Wow, just wow.
This podcast is sponsored by 430 National and Reno Yard LLC. How do you like that, Keeks?
It's short.
Short but sweet.
I still think we need to change the name of that or something.
Yeah, we're going to make an ad. I keep saying it every freaking week that we're going to make an ad.
One day I will wake up in the middle of the night with some witty slogan for this.
Right. Do you think it's better that couples, when they're having some issues or whatnot, if they go to therapy or they just talk it out themselves?
It could be either one. If you have
Why?
the communication skills to talk it out yourselves, then you can do it. If you don't, then you probably need to go to therapy.
Well, no one usually has the communication. Do you think
That's
we
true.
have the communication skills? Because we...
Sometimes yes,
One, you're a
and
therapist.
sometimes no.
You're a therapist, and I am
Not.
pretty much a therapist.
You're not. You're not a good listener. Therapists listen a lot.
What?
Yeah.
What?
So probably so then, because you're not great at the listening part or the contributing, because every time we have some kind of argument, you're like, well, what do you want me to do? And it's it's not what I want to do. It's what you want to do to fix the problem.
Right. And I always know exactly what to do, and you don't like that idea.
You'd never know exactly what to do because you always go back to me. What do you want me to do? No.
I know exactly what to do. You just don't like what I want to do.
No.
See?
That's usually not how it goes down, but
Right. I said, what better therapy do you need than to sit here and talk to each other for an hour every day
I don't think
or every week?
the listeners want to hear our deep down problems.
Yes, they do.
Oh, do they?
Yeah, they tell me.
They tell me.
The kids are listening. Shut up.
Right.
Shut the fuck up.
They don't. Yes.
Stop it.
So most likely, then you should probably just see a therapist because they'll help you with your communication skills.
You're telling me to see a therapist? I'm telling
Sure.
you to see a therapist.
It's fine.
I don't want to see a therapist. We're having a therapist we're going to do a therapy session at happy hour today.
Oh boy, that never ends well. Just so you know, every time you do things that during drinking times, I get pissed at you.
Right.
Right.
Like in Key West, you got all pissed at me.
I did.
Start getting mad at me.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't do good.
I've told you this for years.
I only do my therapy when I'm drinking.
You were right. Little liquid courage, and you're feeling all good. You have the worst timing of a human being. Whatever it is.
First of all,
to have a conversation, you want me to do something, whatever it is, you'll be like, I want you to do this, and you want it done now. And I'm like, I'm literally in the middle of something, so I'm not going to stop what I'm doing and do it now. Can you wait 10 minutes? And you get all pissed.
Have you ever met a guy before? Because that's how all guys are.
Well, it's stupid.
And you have really anger in your voice right now for some reason. Jesus.
Let me finish my task.
Half our listeners got scared.
And then I'll deal with you. That's how I roll.
Okay. Fine.
Again, bad timing. You're going to throw this on me at happy hour, so I'm going to be happy anymore.
Oh, it'll be horrible hour.
Right.
No, but we're not having marital problems out there, people.
We're not.
I just went up with it because I was asking Kylie. She heard this online therapy now, BetterHelp.
Oh, yeah. I've been about that for years.
That sounds like great. When you go to therapy, you just go online. You don't got to go to their fucking office and lay down.
A lot of that got really popular with COVID, obviously. BetterHelp was around before COVID.
Oh, okay.
But it wasn't very popular.
Why don't you do that? Then you just work at home. You don't make very much money, probably.
I don't know.
You've been thinking like half the money goes to BetterHelp and half goes to you.
No, they probably take a cut. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But people put their credit cards in and pay you right away.
Right. That is true.
Not like you got to
have to bill.
So that's kind of good. Oh, well. I'm sure our audience is bored about that. Hey, before we leave right now, we never talked about that sub imploded.
What about it?
You showed me the video of it imploding.
I did show you a little video of it.
There's all these memes all over the internet of like jokes and stuff, and I can't think of it, but it's bad.
It's well now what I always get interested
they're interviewing
in this
they're interviewing like a killer whale, and it's like I didn't see shit.
Oh,
it's all kinds of stuff.
That there's all these conspiracy. What?
Oh, go. Can you imagine the pressure right before you're ready to explode?
Would you know? I don't think you'd know.
No, I think you feel I think you just felt the pressure building. Like, what's going on? What's wrong? What's wrong? Bam.
I don't know if it's that. I think it's too quick. Apparently, from kind of what I've heard is that it's like it is like so because like something will like you get a hole or something, let's say, and it's so because there's so much pressure, it's like like there's not much time for you even to realize what's happening.
I don't think so. I think you feel it.
Like, I don't think
what's
so.
What's this? Why my head, ah, boom.
I don't think so.
That's what I think it is, but I don't
think so.
No one will know.
I know.
Someone might be able to tell you.
I don't think so.
But
anywho, though, what I was saying is there's a bunch of like conspiracy theories out now.
What would they be? Name one.
That like they don't want people to actually go down and explore the Titanic because it didn't actually hit an iceberg and there was a bomb and like all this stuff is happening and it sunk because of the Federal Reserve.
They've already been down and saw it, and that thing been down there 4 times before or 3 times.
But you've
before.
only seen certain parts of it.
Oh, you just see the front bow.
Right. So there's all these conspiracy theories now.
I saw where the Titanic...
And that, like, because of the whatever billionaires were on the thing, it had something to do with the Federal Reserve as well.
Oh.
And so...
Did you know the Titanic went down off the East Coast like that?
I didn't realize how close to the East Coast it was.
I didn't realize how close it was. And there's icebergs over there?
Now that's part of the conspiracy theory.
There's no fucking icebergs over there.
I don't know.
But the guys at Coffee said there were icebergs over there.
I mean, there might have been.
Yes.
When did it go down? 1900s something?
1912 or something?
Yeah, I think it was 19. No, I think it was 1912.
No, I don't think so. I'm totally making
No, I
that
think
up.
it was something like that.
Oh, okay. Anyway,
I don't know, but now there's a bunch of conspiracy theories floating around. Do you believe in any conspiracy theories?
I kind of think there's one on the JFK thing.
Ooh, that one I don't.
I'm pretty sure there's a JFK conspiracy.
I think there is also. I
think there was more than one shot.
I do too.
So we saw all that. So there,
I
believe in that one. I believe in that one.
Mm-hmm.
Do you believe Trump's still president?
No.
I know a lot of people that think that.
I don't.
I know a lot of people that seriously think that. He's still controlling the country just underground.
He's not doing a very good job then.
Right. No shit. Yeah. Right.
Just saying.
Well, dear, this has been really exciting. Last call.
Exhilarating. Or first call for us.
Wink, wink. Yeah, we're getting wild and crazy.
Oh, God.
Who are we cheersing today? You want to cheers me for happy hour?
No. I'm going to cheers since by the time this comes out, I can't cheers it. So
comes out Wednesday.
I know, but I can't cheers. This is the only opportunity I have to cheers it. So happy 4th of July.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because it'll hit Wednesday and then it'll be 4th of July.
I mean, no one even responded to that.
You didn't respond to that. Right. You got fireworks on there? Let's pop some fireworks.
I don't have fireworks on there. No.
So, happy 4th of July, because when you hear this, it will be almost 4th of July.
Okay, I guess we'll do 4th of July.
Cheers to America.
I don't like that one.
Why?
Because we should have
Who
waited.
doesn't love America? Like by the time we do it, it'll be after 4th of July.
Okay. You didn't warn me about this.
I didn't warn you about this.
assume we all said-
So I think you don't like it because you weren't warned about
Yeah.
it. You didn't get to pick it.
All right, folks. If you hate our podcast, rate us a 5 out there, or share us with a friend, follow us, or subscribe to us because it really helps us out. Please tell your friends about us. We need more listeners. Right, Keeks? And we need some. If they want to sponsor with us, we need a sponsor.
We love a sponsor.
Yeah, we love a sponsor too. Anyway, dear, everybody out there, you can subscribe or follow us on wherever you listen to your podcast, or just go to our website at lifewitheric.com.
And don't forget to follow us on social media for updates and a closer look into my life with Eric. To all of our listeners out there, remember, it's always happy hour here.
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
It's gonna be happy hour. Love you, baby.
Love you.